What's going on, everybody? It is your boy, Luke Vaughn, and I am back with another podcast. I'm here with another Keepin' It Real podcast. I'm trying to fix the mic. Here we go. I'm very excited. I haven't been here in a while because, like I said, I have been focused on trying to get good guests on. I'm not trying to just be up here spilling my rhetoric, just me, myself, and I, just giving my opinion. I feel like nobody really wants to listen to that, but some people might. But in all reality, I made this podcast to have honest and fun conversations with people that I enjoy, people that are doing interesting things, people that are supporting me, like my boy Peyton right here. He is a kid that I went to high school with, and he now is releasing some music. He just released a song with his friend. They're in what would you call it? A group? Would you call it a group? A band?
A little
rock
band duo. A little
duo
alternative sad boy band duo, you know.
But yeah, this is my boy Peyton, and we're going to chop it up about his journey, his song writing process, music writing process, what got him inspired to make some music, and hope you guys enjoy. So Peyton, what's going on, buddy? Long time no see. How you doing?
I know, bro? It's been a while. I'm good. But dude, what you said about earlier, you know? No one wants to hear you talk. I love hearing you talk. I love listening to you.
All right, well, I gotta take notes on that. I gotta take notes on that because I will remember that. But I made the podcast to try to talk to people, and then in the beginning, it's like learning how to edit and then get a camera, and then, okay, well, this camera looks ugly, so now I gotta get a nicer camera. And then it's just a process in that. And then also, I guess, you're just hearing yourself talk and then sitting there editing it.
Well, how annoying is that?
It's annoying. You're like, damn, I don't even really like myself anymore. It's like, damn, I sound like that. So then you start really overthinking it. But if someone enjoys it, gratefully I say thank you. But I do have more single podcasts on the way. I think instead of me coming up here and doing 45 minutes solo of just random stuff, I think I'm going to do like 10, 12-minute clips of me like an organized idea. Yeah. And instead of me just like blah, 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 I'll have like 12 minutes of a organized idea. And then the rest will just be fun, hour-long podcast of interesting people and stuff like that. But it also it's hard meeting people that are doing cool things.
Oh, yeah.
Not only doing cool things, but that are available to come to the studio where I live and, offer a cool podcast. So it's a process. It's a stepping stone, I guess you got to say. But it's fun. It's a journey. It's fun. When I knew you were coming over today, I was like, oh yeah, I got another podcast. Like I haven't done it in like a week or two. I was like, I'm ready to turn on the studio and get recording, bro. But dude, you're making music. You got a song right now. Let's just get this right off the bat. We got a song. It's on Apple Music. Where else is it on?
Spotify, yeah, everywhere.
It's everywhere. A SoundCloud?
Probably
on SoundCloud.
Probably gonna be at some point. If it's not, I will put it on SoundCloud.
But it is on Apple Music. It is on all the top streaming ones. It is called "I'll Be Fine." Odd Ones Out. They are the Odd Ones Out, and it is just a single. I'm gonna put the I'll screenshot and put it up there.
Yeah, we got more stuff coming out.
We got more stuff coming. So when did you record this? It just came out. When did it come out?
Came out a week and 2 days ago.
Oh god.
So it's still fresh.
It's still fresh.
First song we've ever released, and right now it's doing very well. Better than we thought it would.
That's awesome.
Has over 4,000 streams already.
That's awesome, dude.
So we were like schoolgirls. That's awesome. It's all over 1,000 in like 2 days. We're like, no, that's got to be a lot.
Is there a glitch right up?
Like, no
is that
way.
Russia? Is that the Russian probes?
It's like we didn't really promote it as much. I just reached out to my friends.
Yeah.
And
well, it's also nervous. Like, damn, I never made a song. Like, should I promote it? And then when you make it, it's like, oh shit, it's not that good. Maybe I could do better. But that's awesome. Dude. I enjoyed it. What would you consider it? Pop, alternative rock, punk rock. I would say alternative rock. That's my opinion.
Me and Scott argue about this all the time. He says it's pop punk, and I'm like, I don't think so. And honestly, it's probably like alternative pop around there.
I like it.
Alternative rock, yeah.
So, what are the lyrics about? Let's dive into the song.
We're off the rip. All right.
Let's dive into it. It's "I'll Be Fine." I saw some of the Instagram posts. A little bit of you just said it yourself, maybe a rock sad boys.
Yeah.
What's up with this? You guys are sad?
We're just sad boys.
Why are you guys sad? What's going on?
I don't know. Scott, I'm so proud of him. He's had a rough life, honestly. He battled with a lot of drug issues, a lot of substance abuse. He's almost been sober for a year.
Good for him.
So
good for him.
He's been dealing with a lot of things, and he's overcame them. Like depression's been in his life, and that's just a thing that's never fun.
Oh yeah, so and Scott's your partner, right? Scott,
yeah.
And he's singing mainly.
He sings and he does the drums. He also does the bass on the keyboard.
Cool.
When we record. But
and what do you play? Just the guitar?
Yeah,
just rocking it out there.
Yeah, and then
that's all self-taught.
Yeah,
Damn,
2 years
how
ago.
was that process?
That was hard.
YouTube was
A lot of YouTube.
A lot of YouTube. Yeah, that's awesome, man.
But yeah, then next thing, like I had issues on myself. Woke up, didn't really like what I saw as much, and
In the mirror?
in my own head, yeah.
Okay,
And
okay.
it's like I gotta write about it. So then we're both like sad boys, I guess. But making music really helped
Yeah,
us. So
no, that's awesome.
we got our emotions out. That's why it was honestly real scary putting out music.
Yeah, because it
putting
was
out
like,
yourself.
honest. It was honest.
Yeah, it's just a raw like feeling. So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I honestly wasn't like excited to release it. And like,
yeah.
my friends are like, why? I'm like, this is just
I actually tried and I actually gave
it's
my
like
full effort.
I felt this emotion for a year now, and now I'm throwing it out there.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh yeah.
big step.
Felt the same way when I started my podcast, and sometimes when I talk about real stuff in my mind. I mean, sometimes, like I said, when I'm by myself, I start ranting about Hillary Clinton and Pizzagate. I do start going on some crazy tangents, but I also do talk about motivation, what motivates me, where I was a year ago, where I was 2 years ago, my mindset, mental health, all these things that I try to talk about, and it is a little embarrassing and stuff like that. It's like, oh shit, I'm really I'm talking about that real shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it does resonate. So when you see someone that's talking about that, you yourself is like, oh damn, he's talking about that real shit. So that's one of the confidence that I give myself. I just try to like, okay, it's hard to do this, it's hard to post it, but people do want to see this. Like when I talk about certain things, those are the most viewed podcast clips that I have. So I guess I can take that with like, okay, I mean, even though those are maybe the most revealing, embarrassing clips of like, you got to be motivated. I looked at myself and thought this, blah, 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 blah. But that resonates with people because we all feel that way. We all feel these.
All relate.
Yeah, we all relate. That's what that's why I like learning about. Because right now I'm learning about like male, women, and how they're all attracted and different attractions, and that's just a mind fuck when you really start learning about like this
full circle.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, but I like the starting aspect of like we all want attention, we all want love, we all want to be happy, we don't want to be suffering, we don't want to be in pain.
Yeah, but sometimes you don't get that.
Oh yeah. Oh well, and then that's life. Then you got to start looking into the.
You gotta keep grinding.
Oh yeah. That's why I also want to make some clips, some solo clips, like I was saying, because I just go on social media and I just see people like, number one, they're not taking things that they should be taking serious, and then they're complaining about it. And then I'm just like, well, there's a lot of things we got to get done before we start complaining about these things. But what are you going to do? I guess that's why I'm just going to grind. Like you said, grind and just do what I can do.
Yeah.
Try to enlighten people about whatever the hell I'm thinking about. But dude, that's so awesome that you're, and where are you recording this? Bathroom? Are you in the bathroom?
Scott made his whole basement into a studio.
That's awesome.
One day
man.
we're like,
that's so awesome.
let's just fucking do it.
And he just went hard.
So he then bought a lot of
whatever
soundproof
That's
panels.
awesome.
We
That's
had
so
mics.
awesome, bro.
He bought 2 more. And yeah.
That's so awesome. That's what you got to do, though. You know what I'm saying?
Started off of like a little interface.
Oh, yeah.
And then we didn't even have drum mics. We just kind of put it in a mic in a corner.
So now that I have a general idea about interfaces and stuff, so the drum has a microphone output, I guess, right? Or an input.
We weren't even using it's like
You were just recording
like
the
you
sound.
know the vote like one of these.
Yeah.
Put it in a corner.
Yeah.
And we just raised the volume. Like this is for like our demos. This is the most ghetto rig.
That's great, yo. That's how you got to start, though. That's really how you got to start.
Had this small amp from when I just started learning guitar. Put that in a corner too. Just crank the volume. And the demo sounded so bad, but I mean, it was a good starting point.
Yeah, it is a good starting point. So you got more music on the way, is what you're saying.
A lot.
And you guys write together? How's the writing process? I'm interested about the writing process.
We do everything backwards.
How's that
And
work?
we found that out quick. So usually go to a real studio, do drums first, bass, guitar, vocals.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
That's how it's...
I never would have thought of that.
Okay, fair enough.
This is usually every time.
Because I guess the drums is like...
Yeah, it's the rhythm. It's the rhythm.
Yeah.
This is how I approach Scott. Scott, I have this idea for a song. Okay, play it. 5 minutes of like what I've been practicing for like a week or whatever. He's like, all right, that sounds good. Let's do this and that. I record that, just hammers the drums, and then we get like vocals or the bass.
And then you just all like loop it together and stuff?
Yeah, and
That's
we just
though.
kind of figure out a way to make it work. And if it doesn't, we just well, let's do this part over again.
Yeah,
Like,
redo it
go
and
back,
change it a little bit just because it didn't sound right or mesh
Yes.
well. That's cool.
Then we went to a real studio, and he's like, all right, let's get the drums first. And we're like,
That's
I don't
not
know
what
how
we
to
do,
that.
boss.
Like, excuse me, I can't do that. I'm going to be lost out there.
That's funny.
So then we kind of decided to do it ourselves.
Yeah, wow. Okay. So who does the engineering?
Oh, Scott.
Scott does the
But
engineering.
like now, like watching him, like I now know how
Yeah, so you guys
how
can
it works
both do
sometimes.
it. Yeah. So you guys don't even have to go to an engineer, producer.
Scott
guy.
does his thing.
That's awesome.
He's got really good over quarantine.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, people do that stuff. So I mean, you might as well be able to learn that stuff. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so you would consider this song a breakup love song?
It's more of a song. Just
a song.
Scott and I both had girls in our lives that like it didn't go the way we wanted it to, and
It never does. Sometimes it never does.
Fucking sucked.
It does suck.
Yeah, I've been like that chord progression I've been doing. That was one of the first real songs I've ever like made, and I was like that progression. I had complete different lyrics to it, and then I brought to Scott, and I heard him like do that melody. I was
play
like,
with it.
That's it. It's like that's the one. And then we were both writing about this girl that we each had, and yeah,
You guys tied the lyrics probably together to make it.
like the one the one little line in the second verse. It was like that's the one I was like that like. I know, like, for a fact, like, who it's about at this point. And, like, I feel like she would know, too.
Oh, did you get nervous about that?
I was, like, terrified. I'm like I don't know if she's going to figure it out.
Yeah.
But
Damn.
it's wild, the whole just putting yourself out there.
Yeah. So, are you thinking about doing, and this is just an idea because COVID quarantine, people are taking it. Are you thinking about doing anything like a live stream singing, live stream concert, whatever it may be? I know that's probably in the future. We only got one song, but I mean, might as well, right? You already got 1,000 plays on one song that nobody knows who you are, so
4,000.
4,000, bro. Excuse me.
You know Alyssa DeLuca, right?
Yeah.
She does a thing in Penn State where she gets bands to play at Penn State, and she's if that happens, if that starts up again, I will pay you guys to play.
Dude,
like,
so you could go to Penn State and do like a
and do like a
that's
like
what
a
they
nice
do.
show.
Hell yeah,
She's like,
hell yeah.
but
That's
right
awesome,
now
bro.
it's all live stream shows, so I don't know what's gonna happen if they end up not having it in the spring. You want to do a live stream show? And I look at Scott, and he's like, yeah. So yeah,
that's so awesome. That's so awesome. So first song came out about a week ago. You have any dates on another song, album, EP? Any ideas?
So we were gonna drop a whole EP, and then we discussed, we're like, let's just drop like 4 to 5 singles, and then collect that as an EP. We'll say that's
no
it.
doubt.
And then we'll drop some more stuff after, maybe some acoustics of whatever people like.
But like some covers and stuff.
Like
that's
nice
cool.
little acoustic covers.
Oh yeah, dude, that's super awesome. That's super awesome.
Yeah.
So, guitar, you play electric or just acoustic?
I play electric and acoustic.
So you have both?
Yeah.
You got both.
I got real into it real quick.
That's awesome. See, that's awesome. That's why I like. Yeah. See, I have been thinking. I watched the Joe Rogan podcast with Lex Friedman, who's like a physicist, but he like plays guitar, and they start going hard about Jimi Hendrix and Stevie Ray Vaughan. I'm like, okay, I got to start playing guitar again. I got to start learning. It's hard. The process of like. So can you read music? No. So are you gonna get to that point where you can try to learn how to read music? Probably. You might not even need.
It might
to.
just happen.
Yeah,
you know?
That's true too. The more you do. So how much do you play? You play every day, all day? A little bit all day?
So when I first started playing, it was went to a Warped Tour, and the one band I loved, Grayscale from Pennsylvania.
Okay.
They blew up recently in the alternative pop punk game, and they're like, just make music with your friends, like be happy. I heard that, I'm like, all right. Go home, like a month later, I'm like, I'm gonna order guitar.
Yeah.
Because before that written lyrics and everything.
Oh yeah. So then it's like I gotta start.
Yeah, I had pages. I'm like, I gotta do something here.
Good for you.
So ordered like an electric guitar starter kit. Probably gave up on that in like a week, and then
in there
kind of just picked up an acoustic and started going.
Yeah.
Once you hit that one, like once you can change chords.
Yeah, once you can really start playing like a little bit.
Once you
chord
figure out that one,
progression.
you just change it once. You're like, oh, I did it. And it starts getting better. It's real hard
awesome.
though.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. So I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. Warped Tour. How was that? You said that was a little life-changing.
Yeah.
Why was that life-changing?
I don't know. I kind of was like,
And what is Warped Tour? Someone like me, Warped Tour, I know one person that goes there. I'm not going to say his name, but he goes there and he goes crazy and they just mosh pit. And that's my idea. Yeah. Go get him, brother! Nah, but that's my envision of Warped Tour is like the crazy, maybe like Travis Barker playing the drums and people like, whoa, running into each other and doing stuff. Like, how is that true and how is that not true?
all right, like Firefly.
Yes.
They have like
yes.
alternative, they have rappers.
Yeah.
So it's essentially rock, alternative, pop punk. You have certain levels of like heavy, and you have real soft.
Okay.
So it's like you go to whatever stage, like,
there's multiple
like this,
stages, okay.
There was like 5.
So it's almost like a Coachella type
yeah,
of thing. I've never been to something like that. That's cool.
Great.
That's cool.
And
That's
like
cool.
it changed my life in the aspect of that. Like all these bands, they're all so humble. They're like that Grayscale. They were
They're
like
a little bit smaller bands, right? They're not massive.
Some of them are.
Okay.
Some are like Blink.
Yeah.
It's nuts. The Grayscale was like, we dropped our album like a year ago and we got signed by this label, a great label. And then it's like, we were standing exactly where you guys were 2 years ago.
Rocking
I'm
it,
like,
now they're on stage.
like, what? Like, that's awesome. I'd pay to do that.
That's inspiring too.
Exactly.
That's inspiring.
So then
too.
I went home and got a guitar.
Dude, I'm hyped. All right. Well, I'm joining the band. No, I'm just kidding. I'm the new singer.
Dude, you can come on in. Come play bass. Learn bass, something.
That's awesome, though. So, the idea of dropping new music, how's that? Like, do you have to, money-wise, all right, let's talk about money. Do you make any money from this yet? Like, from like royalties?
$3 maybe. You get
Dude,
like,
that's something, though. That is
every,
still
like, 1,000
something, though.
streams, I
That
think
is
you
still
end up
something.
getting $1.
That is cool, though. All right, at least there's like a little number in there.
Yeah.
At least there's a number in there. But the overall aspect, it's not really about the number right now. It's more just like getting out
there.
Getting out the image or getting out the message or practicing on the our at hand or all three.
It's a mixture. Like that, our image is our name, Odd Ones Out. Our whole thing is it's okay to be like weird. It's okay to feel like you're the outcast.
Oh, yeah.
And like that's totally normal. And some people are like, oh no, it's not okay to be like that guy who's just in the back. No. Be whoever you fucking want to be, It's like, do what you want.
Oh, yeah.
And we want people to be able to relate to that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I relate. I truly like the name Odd Ones Out. It's actually like, it's like, all right, this sounds like a band, It does. It literally does. Like, oh, I'll be fine. Odd Ones Out. All right, I'm about to listen to this song. No, I literally was thinking that this morning. I was actually listening to it to the gym. It's not that bad of a song. It's actually pretty cool, dude. Especially for a first song.
Yeah.
For a first song.
Oh yeah.
My God.
After we finished mixing our next one, like we have them all. We have like 11 songs.
So you have some already done.
Oh, over quarantine we grinded.
You've been grinding.
None of us were working.
So when was this song created? Just wondering. Like 6 months ago.
I'll tell you the exact day. Actually,
it's like 3 years ago. Actually, I recorded this. How like
April 9th.
So quite a while ago.
Yeah,
that's cool though, man. So you got songs on deck.
Sure, yeah.
Man, that's awesome. Like I said, everybody, if you want to check out Odd Ones Out, actually, link will be in the description. I'm gonna hook you up. Link will be in the description. I'm gonna try to get the Spotify and the Apple Music. Gonna try to get both. Link in the description. But dude, this is pretty awesome. What else? Come on, keep talking to me, bro. Keep talking to me.
We were listening to the next song we're gonna drop, and
what's the name of that one?
How It Had to Be.
How It Had to
Be. Another little
is
song.
Is it gonna be mainly like that? Is that your genre? Like this alternative kind of
just
punky, but it's real. It's a good message. Yeah. It's a real message. That's the thing. That's lit.
Yeah, it's kind of.
So who do you listen to, bro? What kind of music you listen to?
I listen to Grayscale, Neck Deep.
Okay.
Then I listen to like people like Mom Jeans and Modern Baseball.
This is insane. I don't know any of these people. I feel like I'm a real.
It's a big gap. It's like you got like heavier, and then it's just acoustic sad things.
Okay. Like you listen to like John Mayer. You a John Mayer guy?
John Mayer.
I like the classic rocks. So I like the 70s and 80s. I'm hard with the 70s and 80s. Hardcore with that. So I'm all in the classic rocks. Now I like the John Mayer. I like the old school Maroon. New school Maroon 5 is too pop. It's too mainstream. Someone's writing their songs. Like, come on now. Back in the day, like, she will You're like, yo, that song is fucking fire, bro. But Coldplay's not bad. Yeah. All those songs, all those are musicians are just absolutely phenomenal. Like I said, I've been listening to a little bit more Jimi Hendrix, the Jimi Hendrix Experience. Ooh, fire. Bob Dylan, been listening to some Bob Dylan. Country has been overtaking my soul a little bit, not gonna lie.
Not a big country guy.
Oh!
Like, I like some country songs.
Country's fire, though. Like, country, you gotta respect that these guys can make a song, band, instruments, all that stuff, and then go out on stage and it sounds just as good.
Oh, I respect that process.
That's
100%.
The one thing about country is like rock stars, rappers, they go on stage and they can't recreate
Sometimes
that.
it's just not the same, yeah.
It's just not the same. The country guys go up there and they got that twang. It's like, oh my God, dude, this guy was born to do this stuff. I really like country. But what are you going to do, dude? I was going to go see Kenny Chesney I was going to go see him this year. There's going to be like 100,000 people in the stands. I was excited, but COVID came through and ruined. I had Rogan tickets. So Joe Rogan's supposed to be at Madison Square Garden October 2nd, right? I bought these tickets almost a year ago. And they just told me now it's going to be October 2nd, 2021. A whole year away. Isn't that crazy, though? Wow. Joe Rogan was fuck it, make it next year. Dude, isn't that crazy what's going on with all this stuff?
That's not, and who even knows at that point what's going to happen? You know? They can change that.
What are we going to have a freaking vaccine by that time?
Maybe.
All right, so you and Scott are together. Is there any aspect of maybe picking up more band members, anything like that? Are you very comfortable with each other? Are you confident that you guys can grow together in the music aspect, the industry business aspect? How do you guys feel about that?
Well, right now, I don't think we really want anyone. Unless we were going to play a show, we'd need a drummer,
understand that.
Bassist. I have friends that would be willing to do that, but once you start adding more people in like that professional, like creating the music aspect, it starts getting real, like,
everybody wants something else and stuff. It's
even with me and Scott, sometimes I'm like, this might be better than this. And he's like, I don't know. And then
you're like, no, come on.
About it.
Oh, dude, that's probably so frustrating.
So, yeah, for the next song, this mix has gone back and forth. Like, we're at the final process, and the guitar was a little too high, but now I'm like, now the drums are too high. I'm like, we got to balance. He's like, yeah, I'll balance it out. Okay. So,
damn, that is a process, because you do hear about all the top bands ever. Just like, at some point they just hate each other.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I mean, Metallica. I think Metallica. They were on tour their last few years and they didn't even speak to each other at all. They hated each other so much they would just go on stage and then leave, bro. Is that crazy?
I couldn't do that.
Is that crazy?
It's
dude?
Awful.
Oh my gosh. All right. So we talked about the Warped Tour. We talked about a little bit of the writing process. Like you said, you guys are in the basement in the studio. How's the sound down there? Is it good?
It's pretty good. I mean, now we just direct input the guitar. Like, so we just plug it into the interface, and it's like,
so before you were recording, like almost the echo of the guitar.
Essentially, yeah.
Damn. So it probably feels a lot like.
But it's so funny because I was like, hey, we can plug it into your interface. He's like, no. And we could have the whole time. He just didn't know. I was like, I told you.
That's what happens. You really don't know stuff, and then you like make a song. It's like, oh, we could have done that the whole time.
It's like,
yeah, man. Next time when you send me this song, bro,
dude, it's
plug
crazy.
the guitar
because we have the demos. Then we have such a big gap of the guitar sounding actually really nice.
Okay.
And, yeah.
That's all good, though, dude. Like you said, it's your first demo. That's all. I really like it, though. I like the idea of just. I was watching a video today about this guy that I follow on YouTube. He just talks about people and never really taking the opportunity to opportunities that, like you said, you're at Warped Tour, make music with your friends, you're getting this message, you've been writing music, you've been putting ideas to paper, and you're like, fuck, I gotta do this. Is something I gotta do. I gotta get a guitar. I'm gonna have to teach myself. I don't know how to play guitar. I don't know how to record music. I don't have a band. I don't have any of this start. But this is something that I might want to do. This is something that I'm probably gonna regret if I don't do. At least if I don't try.
Yeah.
Even if I'm doing it for fun, I work at fucking wherever I work. Every Saturday I meet with my boy Scott and we make music. It's better than not making music.
Oh,
exactly.
100%. Because I had pages of just ideas and song ideas and lyrics just
and
written down.
you just already made ideas like song. Why were you so drawn to making music?
Because I don't know.
Was it like poems? Was it more
in a way of melodies and just like just little bits of songs that I could piece together one day. And like, I don't know, I was not in a good place in my head for like.
Was this like a
and
year
half.
ago?
Yeah, I'm just like maybe a little over a year ago, but still you get in that little spot and you're just like, I gotta write, like I just have to write something.
Yeah, I got it. It's something I got it.
That's good. Gotta get it down. And
hell yeah.
So then I was like, gotta do it. Like if I'm not gonna do it now, I'm never gonna do it.
Yeah. So you started writing music with the intention of like, I'm probably gonna
one day trying to
put some melodies to this, put
and
a
then
rhythm
I was
to
like,
it.
all right, I learned the guitar.
And so your boy Scott, has he always been
He's always been
musically
into
driven?
music, yeah. He used to rap.
Yeah?
Like, yeah.
I think I remember that actually.
Mankind,
yeah. Okay. That's okay. I do remember that. Okay.
Yeah.
That's lit. Yeah, that's lit. But so you guys, I kind of lost my train of thought. So how did you guys link together and start making it together? How did you get this idea of Odd Ones Out?
All right, well, this is a story for me.
Oh, tell me the freaking story.
When he was not sober, we were playing men's league together, playing beer league.
Okay.
And that happened
And that's hockey.
Yeah.
For everybody.
Hockey. Where you just play hockey and drink a lot of beer.
Okay.
And then a year and a half later, 2 years, he's like, I need to get help. He went and got help.
And was it mainly alcohol that he was struggling with?
At that point, yeah, but he was on coke. He was doing a lot of coke,
dabbling with other stuff.
Yeah, but he's done a lot of things, and he kind of stopped doing that, and then he was on coke and drinking. And like we're all really proud of him. We went and got help.
Oh, yeah.
Almost been a year since he's been sober.
Good for him, man.
So then 2 months like after he got out of rehab, he was like, "Hey, there's this charity hockey tournament in Vermont. Let's go."
I think I saw you guys there. That's pretty cool.
We rent this van. We got Airbnb. It was sick. And
It's life, yeah.
I was talking to Scott because I messaged him like joking. I was like, I saw him. He was making music again. I'm like, hey, record my things. He's like, okay. I was talking to him at Vermont, and I'm like, hey, when do you want to record? He's like, do you need drums? I was like, yeah, like that'd be cool. He's like, I drum. Like, I didn't know that.
Play drums.
Like, I didn't know you drummed. He's like, yeah. And my other, Nick Duns?
Yes.
He was gonna be in our band too.
Why he's not?
He showed up once and then just never showed up again. But I still love that kid. So yeah, after
God.
Vermont, we all jammed, and a few days after that, we just started kind of making things from scratch. And I was like, hey, I already have a band name, because me and my one friend Maggie were she was helping me write stuff. I'm like, we're Odd Ones Out. And I just came up with that.
I like the name. I do.
And then, yeah, it's kind of how it started. Ever since then, it was quarantine then happened.
And then you guys
We were working every day doing that. So
quarantine happened and you guys fell into the grind.
Yes.
That's awesome, though.
yeah, we have like 11 demos.
Dude, that's awesome. So, like you said, you're going to just slowly drop single.
Yeah,
single,
maybe
wrap
like
it
a
up in
single
an
every
EP.
month.
Yeah.
Just get the people, stay relevant.
Yeah, for
You know?
sure. For sure. And then do you have an idea? Are you going to make like a band Instagram account, something
Yeah,
like
we already
that?
have an Instagram,
Instagram
at Odd
account.
Ones Out. NJ.
Odd Ones Out. I'll drop it. Link in the description. Follow the boy. Check out the Instagram. Check out the music.
Yeah, we just got verified on Spotify. So
Is there a check? Is there a check
There's
there?
a check.
All right, I need to get a check
have,
next
like-
to my podcast.
We
Hold
have
on.
like 200 monthly listeners.
Dude, that's awesome.
So
bro.
we're mad hyped for that. So
Question. Did you send this song to family or tell family?
did not. I
Okay.
couldn't. My mom is like, I don't know how to listen to it. I'm like, I go, to be honest with you, I don't want you to.
Okay, that's what I was getting
Like
at.
my
That's what I was
grandma's
getting
like, yeah. I mean, my grandma wouldn't expect her to do much. But she's like, I can't listen to it. I'm like, don't.
at. Grandma, don't worry about
My
it.
dad too. He's like, so did I have to buy it? I'm like, don't. My sister listened to it. She called me. My sister, she's a tough girl, and like I was expecting her to call and go, I don't like it, but she's like, I really enjoyed it, and like, good for you guys. I'm like, oh,
That's lit, yeah.
thanks.
That's lit. That probably felt good, right?
Yeah, I was
Little sister
relieved.
giving you some kudos.
Yeah,
That's good. How's Alex doing? Good?
oh, he's good.
Where's he at? College right now?
Yeah, Florida.
Florida,
Him and
dude.
Gabby.
Freaking
Gabby
kid.
actually came home. Gabby's his girlfriend, by the way.
calling him out.
She came home the other day. She was in my house, and I'm like, I walk up the stairs and I saw her. I walked back down. I was like, wait, you're supposed to be in Florida. I was shook.
Florida's got some nice weather. Mm-hmm. So I gotta say, woke up today, it was 40-something degrees.
Dude, it's off.
Just not feeling it, man. I'm just not feeling this New Jersey weather. What are you gonna do though, man? Oh, are you at school right now?
Yeah, I'm at Mercer, finishing up this semester.
Are you going to school for anything musically, audio, anything like that, or just trying to figure out what you're doing?
I'm gonna do marketing.
There you go. Good for
But
you.
I mean,
man.
that could help me.
Oh,
man.
100%. Come on now. Hell yeah.
So
Anything you learn at school you could apply almost to anything in life. You can apply anything to anything, honestly.
yeah, anything
Except
goes
for I was trying to think of a joke. Except for maybe I don't know.
maybe music in the aspect of like math. Maybe that doesn't.
I
really
mean,
go
if you
together.
could read some notes, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe your head moves in a certain way. But so audio, how's the is he a good singer? Would you consider him a good singer? Does he got to
Definitely.
work on it?
He definitely got better.
That's good. It's
I
hard to
mean,
sing.
Yeah,
It's probably one of the hardest things you got to deal with, right? Like, you got to
for sure.
play the music. The instruments are going to sound like instruments, but a voice is a voice.
Yeah, and it definitely helps that he got better at mixing, and he's able to find a good middle of like voice, you know.
And question, do you use like Apple products to record, like mainly Apple computer? You use GarageBand or do you
You
use?
used GarageBand, actually.
Isn't that crazy, bro? I use GarageBand, dude.
It's
I'm
nice.
staying right here. Anyone listening? This kid made a song. I'm having a podcast. This is all made on free GarageBand. So if you're not working and you want to do something, GarageBand is free. I've been trying to tell people GarageBand is free.
Yeah.
And people they just don't want to listen. They just don't want to grind. I don't know what it is. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with these people? But it's out there. The opportunities, like I was saying, the opportunities are a knocking.
You just gotta go for it.
So how do you feel with this? How's Corona and quarantine messing up? I mean, it helped you. Don't get me wrong. It was almost like a blessing in disguise for you.
Absolutely.
How is it now maybe hindering you that people are not working or you don't have the opportunity to go to some of these places like Penn State or whatever it may be to actually perform?
Now I'm working and like everything's opened up, but nothing's opened up. You know, at the same time, it's like I could be doing some shows, but we also don't want to do a show, like our first show, and everyone just be sitting there in masks. Like that just sucks, you know?
That does suck.
I'd want people to be into it and
yeah.
have fun.
It's like, I can't breathe over
It's
here.
like, excuse me, guys. You know, like, I want to chant, but it's mask. You know?
Oh, my gosh.
But,
That's
so,
gotta
yeah,
be a
it
pain,
kind of sucks right now, but it helped us get a lot of music. A lot of ideas of what we want our sound to be.
So right now your sound is that kind of like that, like we talked about, that kind of punk rocky, a little sad, kind of like maybe Fall Out Boy, a little bit of Fall Out Boy,
maybe a little
Fall
bit.
Out Boy, maybe what's that one brand? All Out? Oh, I can't think of it. I don't know. I can't think of the name. They all look the same with like the cut hair.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
The Warped Tour, they all look the same. It's so funny, yeah. Mountain Dew, Warped Tour. Dude, that's lit though. So there's like small bands at Warped Tour that like probably nobody really knows and they just got like a small gig and stuff.
And that helps them grow.
Hell yeah. And does Warped Tour move or is it always in the same like
They
vicinity?
go state to state. Well, apparently it's not going to be a thing anymore.
Because
the
of
last
COVID?
one, the last one was the last one.
Ever, like it was like supposed to
But
be
they said
last
that
one?
the year before that too. But like,
My gosh.
they have
dude.
things like that. Like they have Sad Summer Festival.
Yeah, okay.
It's kind of like a Warped Tour, just a lot smaller and it's one stage.
But that's almost better though. Sometimes is it too big, Warped Tour, you think?
Warped Tour, you're sometimes you get in a position where it's like, oh, these two bands I really wanted to see are playing at the same exact time,
Yeah.
so you don't know what to do.
And then one stage is here and the
yeah,
next
and
stage
others
is
all the way
over
across
there.
the vicinity and everything.
Dude, that is cool though. Like I've never been to that like, yo, someone's playing right now. We gotta run to the other stage and stuff. That's gotta be a cool like moment, just like a whole day, weekend of events.
You know how goofy I am, right? So like me and my buddy Keith wore the same exact outfit. Just a matching floral outfit. We had girls coming up to us and like, taking pictures with us.
That's lit. That's
I gotta
lit.
find a picture because
That's
it's
lit. Pull it up.
It's
Pull
insane.
It up.
And everyone's coming up taking pictures with us, and
Dude, that's got to be some fun stuff. Are there any? So I mean, you could probably get some small. I mean, you know what you could do. You could do. I mean, it would be hard for your genre, but you could do like small universities, like little house parties.
I would be
house
open
party
to that,
colleges because I know Rowan. There were some local rappers in South Jersey. I don't know their names, so I'm not giving them a shout But they would come to certain like parties and like different events and like dages and stuff, and there'd be a full on concert at the
That's
party.
sick. I would love
That's
to
what I'm
do
saying.
that.
Like that, it is kind of cool.
Basement shows. I would
Like the kid
pay
who
for that.
sang, what's the kid? The Wes Welker who sang Jordan Belford showed up to one of the parties at Rowan and was like, Jordan Belford, I've been getting dirty money. So like that's the only song I know, but it was kind of cool. Like in the aspect of like this guy is some goofer that.
That's the picture. We're just in these floral.
so different.
I know. I'll show the camera.
They're rocking some floral fits. Yeah. That's a fit. That's a college fit too. Yeah.
Yeah. We show up. We're like, how can we look dumb as possible?
The only way you could look dumber is possibly astronaut suits.
That's an idea.
That's an idea. I got to get some astronaut suits, just like the Rogan podcast. When they start doing those crazy podcasts, where it's all about the conspiracies, they got the astronaut suits on.
That would be great. That would be funny.
Oh man,
that's a thumbnail and a half.
That's a thumbnail right there. That's a thumbnail right there. You got to use. So, you're making music, you're writing, you're practicing. You're self-taught guitarist. That's something that is awesome. Is there anything like? Do you have any routine to practice guitar progression? Are you gonna incorporate that?
I probably should. I do. I'm trying to get better at like picking and like solos.
Oh yeah.
So like okay, I'm gonna do these. I do the scale to warm up like do like that, and that's the only routine. And then I kind of just practice like one or two of the songs we like have written just to warm up. Just to get the fingers moving, and then I try to make up something.
There you go. Is it hard to make up stuff?
Oh yeah.
Do you like? Are you just kind of like playing and letting things come to you, and then moving, and then the sounds like, oh, that sounded good, and then you start playing with that a little bit.
With that single, it was the first song I've ever actually done, and I was like, oh, that sounds good. Like I like that sound. What if I put a capo on it to change the key?
Oh yeah.
So I'll do that, and I'm like, oh, I just slit it. I was like, sounds interesting. And then I did one more thing. I was like, that's it right there.
And then you just start
Sometimes
playing,
you just know.
And then you just start playing with it, right? That's crazy. That just goes to show like how our ears are adapted to that. Like that sound is made to like intrigue us, I guess. Dude, that's crazy. That's awesome. So anything else you want to talk about, man? Anything else you got on mind? Any songs coming out maybe next week, within the next few days? Any progress you guys are thinking about making? Any journeys you guys got on deck?
We definitely have a nice song. Like our song sounds so much better in our mind than the single we just released.
Okay.
So we hope that like people are like, oh, like they're getting better because like we definitely feel like we are.
That's all it is, yo. That's all it is.
So we see improvement in that, and it keeps getting better from what we've done. So that should be coming out in early October, mid-October.
Good.
So,
this is lit. That's awesome, man.
So yeah, we just keep getting better, and we hope that we keep relating to people's problems. You know, Nick Fry.
Yeah.
Texted me that day that we dropped it. He's like, hey, I'll let you know I love your song, and you described the past 6 months of my life.
Dude,
I was
bro,
like, hey.
that's crazy.
It's like, if you think
that's gotta make you feel so good.
I
bro,
read that,
key,
and
bro.
it sucked for him, but like I was like,
it
made me feel so
dude,
good
that's
about
so
myself. Awesome,
bro. That's so awesome. That is actually awesome. Because then at that point, you're not just making music and trying to let people listen. They're actually like
relating.
Yeah.
And that's
on a
essentially
deep level.
Like I never made music to make money.
That's
I made
awesome.
music to voice myself and like help people get through things.
Help yourself get through things too.
So that too.
That's a big part. Damn, dude, that's super awesome. Anything else you want to say? Leave the viewers with?
Just get ready for more.
Get ready for more.
Because we got a lot coming, and it's going to be coming quick at some point.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be... I mean, once you're really in the grind and the flow, you're going to be able to... All right, man, we'll make a song at the end of the week, and then we'll drop this, and then we'll have this, and then it'll be a real...
It's a good thing we have a lot of demos recorded, because like now we're both working a lot, trying to get money for the band.
100%. I know exactly where you are, bro.
And then, so we have a song coming next month, and then the month after we'll drop another.
That's
Keep
awesome.
doing once a month until...
Oh, yeah.
Till those 5 or 4 are done.
Hell yeah. Dude, that's so awesome, man. That's so awesome. Guys, this is my boy Peyton Truman from Odd Ones Out. Who else we got? Scott Kiggins, right?
Scott
Kiggins from Odd Ones Out. Song right now, I'll Be Fine. Let's bump right now. Dude. You want the guitar? You want the guitar, bro? Are we bumping right now? We're bumping right now. We're gonna close this one out, boys. We're closing this one out. Hey.
You want a little? I can give you guys a little sneak peek for the
Sneak peek? All right, we're sneak peek. Watch out for this. Let's get this mic.
Go for it.
All right, beautiful. You're good.
Sneak peek. There you go.
Guys, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Check us out on Instagram. Check out his Instagram. Check out everything. Link will be in the description. Thank you so much. Paying
How it had to be coming soon.
how it had to be, baby. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast. God
Thank
bless
you
you
for
all.
having
Thank you,
me.
man. Thank you, guys. Take it easy.